What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the It's Been Real podcast. This is episode 7. We're so glad to have you. And first thing I want to talk about is I'm so thankful for all the support that we have been given. I know we say that every podcast, but honestly, it really means a lot. I mean, don't you agree?
Yeah, I completely agree. And also, while we're on the subject, I know that our episode 5 was a little rough, and our episode 6 it was a little bit better. But we now officially have the correct equipment to record our audio, so this one should be crystal clear. Our camera settings are clear, so everything should be really good on this episode. And moving forward, we should be good to go. So
Yeah, and we're gonna start doing a little thing that a little different atmosphere. I could not find the words for a second. I'm so sorry.
it's all good.
Not atmosphere. We're doing things a little different around here. Me and Austin, we talked before this podcast, and we thought it was a good idea that we start including God into our podcast, and because God is the answer to everything. And so, from now on, starting forward, we are going to say a verse, say a scripture that has motivated us through this week and why it has. I think it'd be very smart. It'll help us learn more about the Bible, and we can feed off of each other. The reason why this came to us is Austin actually has an amazing testimony that I heard tonight, and this is whenever we decided that it would be a great idea to start off our podcast like this. Like I said, all glory to God through
100%.
and through. So, Austin, tonight we're going to start with what is your favorite verse and why is it?
Yeah, so my favorite verse, the one that I've been going to for a long time now, is Matthew 7:7. Matthew 7:7 says, "Ask and it will be given to you; seek and you will find; and knock and the door will be open to you." That's kind of how I've lived my life. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to tell what door you need to open and what door you need to stay close, and finding that balance and making sure that you make the right decision on that is also always hard. But whatever door that's open to you, open it up, see what's in there. If you don't like it, close the door. You know what I mean?
All you got to do.
That's all you got to do. What's your favorite verse?
So mine's a very popular verse, and I'm sure a lot of y'all that are listening are going to be like, yeah, I actually know that one. It's Philippians 4:13, for I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And the reason why I like that one so much is, no matter what you're going through, you might be having a very bad week, a very hard week, and you can turn it around in one day because you can do all things through Christ. I mean, it don't matter if something just messed up your whole week. You ask for whatever you need, and as long as you do it through Christ, it strengthens you. He strengthens you.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It's a great verse.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I don't know if I explained that pretty well. Like I said, we are still getting into the rhythm of doing something like this. Like I said, me and Austin, we both don't read the Bible as much as we absolutely want to and need to. So, this is something new that, like I said, will help. And, the more we know, the more that we can teach y'all, and the more that y'all can ask us questions, and we can actually give back feedback.
Give back feet.
Give back feet. Here we go.
Started early.
But obviously, we're still going to have the same fun podcast. But like I said, we just want to start off with something, that means a lot to us as Christians and all that. So, Austin, I want to jump into what your testimony is. I want you to share it to everybody that's viewing.
Yeah, so those of you that don't know, I have terrible sleeping problems. Like, I wake up usually between every 30 minutes to an hour during the night. I don't ever really get into the REM sleep, the really deep sleep. So last night I was on TikTok, funny enough, and I was watching a video of, I think it was Seeing the Crow. He's a singer. In case y'all don't know, he has really good songs. He was doing, like, walking around in a mall, and he started singing a song, and then he had like a whole choir that joined in, and it was super amazing. And then it had the little pop-up on the bottom that said, people going into worship in public or something like that. So I clicked on it, and I went down that whole rabbit hole of watching all the people that just starts up singing a Christian song in the middle of Walmart, the mall, whatever the case may be. And then I came across this podcast of this guy, and I'm not going to tell the full kid's story because it's not my story to tell, even though it is out there publicly. I'm not one to kind of put somebody's business out there like that I don't have permission to. So um, it's on the
George Jinkos.
George Jinko show. Anyway, so he talked about his whole testimony on how he found God and everything. And there was one part of it that really stuck with me. It was the part at the end when he was talking and he said, my mind just went blank. That's crazy. He was talking about how he never felt wanted and that he gave his life to somebody that wanted him, basically. And that stuck with me really hard. I was like, you know what? Yeah. Because I've been disconnected for, I don't know, 8 months now with God. I used to be really into reading the Bible, doing focus notes, doing scripture layouts, all kinds of stuff. And then I had some stuff that happened to me that was really bad. I ended up having some heart issues from it, and just got the clear about 2 weeks ago on that.
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks ago. So I had a rough couple months, and last night I was laying there and I watched that clip, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna lay here. I'm gonna turn off my TV. I turned off my phone, and I just laid back on my bed and I started praying out loud. And I am not one to pray out loud. That's just not how I've ever really prayed. I kind of just pray to myself and keep it from there. And I prayed out loud. And I was praying, like, God, please help me get some sleep tonight. Please help me find a pattern to take to help me sleep better at night and not wake up throughout all hours of the night. And then I started, like, I felt his presence, like, on me. Like, I started getting, like, pressure on me, and I was like, I started like bawling my eyes out. And I have never felt the like the room fill up so heavy with the Lord in there. And I was just like, this is crazy. And then it like he like spoke it into my head, like, hey, look, you and your buddy starting up this podcast. This is a great opportunity to get my name out there. And I was like, you know what? Yeah. So I continued to pray about it. I got done with my prayer and I rolled over and I slept throughout the whole night. I didn't wake up during the night, not every 30 minutes, I didn't wake up at all until my alarm went off. And I woke up and I was just like in awe of how that just happened, because I have never had a prayer just be answered just instantly. And it was mind opening, truly. So I wake up and I'm sitting like on the corner of my bed, and like I'm just in awe. And I started thinking about it. I was like, maybe this is the opportunity that me and him have to help our generation learn more about God, and to fulfill us with questions and help us be better Christians as we are. And so go out through the day. I get to work, and my laptop, I have a work laptop, it just crashed. Like, it started glitching out, started clicking random stuff. I get on the phone with our IT department for like 3 hours. They can't seem to figure it out. They told me that they was going to send me a new laptop, all this and the third. So I didn't have a laptop, and I was like, this is terrible. Like, I started getting really frustrated, really mad, and then I just sat back, and it was almost like time stopped for like 15 seconds. It was like I was sitting there and I was just mad, and then all of a sudden, like, the room around me, nothing was moving. There was no airflow. Like, the people in the office and around in the area, they just all like stopped, and like time stopped. Like, you didn't hear the time clicking in your mind. It was crazy. Everything just stopped. And like in those 15 seconds, I realized that this was the devil trying to get me. So like everything pops back in after that 15 seconds after I realized it, and everything's back to normal. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to let the devil get a hold of me today. I had this amazing discovery last night with God. I have this whole day ahead of me. I'm not going to let this one thing ruin it. So I have a tablet that I carry around. And I brought out my tablet. I plugged in my keyboard and my mouse to my docking station and plugged my tablet into it. And I just started working off my tablet. Now, there was some things that I couldn't do still because it's a tablet. It doesn't have the same stuff that a laptop does. But I was still able to almost fully function with all the work that I had done. And to say that, like, I've never had an experience like that. Like, it was from a answered prayer immediately to the devil immediately trying to ruin that answered prayer. And it was literally mind opening. I've never had an experience like that. I've never felt such a presence in the room when I was praying, and I was like, I got to tell Jacob. I got to see what we can do and see if that's something that he'd be interested in. So we end up getting to the podcast room this afternoon, and I'm gonna let Jacob explain that part of the story with the TikToks and everything.
With the what?
With the TikToks that you
The,
had and us both talking about it.
oh yeah. So all day, well, not really all day because I don't want to get in trouble with my work. Throughout lunch, I was scrolling through TikTok, and when he came to me today, I was sitting there, and as I was going through TikToks, like it was all about Jesus, and the same people that he was watching that he came and talked to me about. I was like, dude, I just watched this video, and I mean, because he asked me, did you hear this testimony that this guy had about why he's following Christ now and all this, and I was like, that's crazy because I literally watched the same video today, and I mean, it's just amazing that God came into my life because I don't know if Austin said this, and he might have, but he prayed that God please let Jacob,
Yeah.
talking about myself.
Yeah, I didn't say that, but I did do this.
Yeah, he said, please let Jacob, agree with this, and like let him understand where I'm coming from and stuff like that. And it's crazy because, like I said today, I mean, I can show my TikTok to the camera if you want me to. Of literally, it was all just Jesus, and it's never really like that. A lot of my stuff is politics, which I'm not big into politics, but I find it very interesting. It's kind of funny, stuff like that, and just funny videos. And it's never really been here and there. I'll have some stuff about God, Jesus, about opening up in front of other people about it, or like debating with other people and stuff like that, about the existence of God and all this stuff. So I do watch some of it, but not like it was today. It was insane. And when Austin spilled the beans today, whenever I walked into the room, you know, I was like, Austin, you're not gonna believe this, because like today, I mean, he was saying I was listening to worship music all day, and I was like, Austin, I don't like, I'm dead serious. A song popped up in my head, and it was "Oh Come to the Altar," and it's basically just letting us know, like, hey, look, you're getting called right now. Like, show people who I am, and let me work through y'all to just show the world, or whoever's watching. I mean, it might be 85 people watching it right now, but
I was about to say, if it gets to one person, if it gets to five
yeah,
people, if it gets
exactly.
to 100,000 people, I don't really care. Well, I mean, I care about them and their situations and stuff like that, but I don't care how many people it's so much reach as it is to reaching the right people that needs to hear it, that needs to understand it. Because our generation is rough.
Oh yeah.
We Most of the people in our generation, they don't really understand a lot of stuff, and I think this is a great opportunity for us, especially because we kind of grew up around it, and then we took our own paths with it. We went our own ways with it and learned our own stuff about it and did our own studies in it. So I think that this is a great opportunity for to just get it out there, just get the word out there. If y'all have any questions or if y'all have any stories that y'all would like to tell, maybe we could take a day and uh, either have y'all like FaceTime us and talk through the mics, or send us an email or something like that of your story, and we can share it on this podcast and
Yeah.
show to other people that we're not the only ones that have these experiences. Everybody has experiences, and some are stronger than most. But I think this is a good opportunity to kind of get that out there, and we uh, we just want to start off the podcast by saying that we're going to try to incorporate it more in our videos and kind of take it off from there. We're still going to be our normal selves and everything, be funny, but I think that bringing God more into our videos is definitely going to be our next path and what we need to do. I think
Yeah.
it's our calling for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I do want to touch up on one thing that you said earlier, and you were talking about, you were going through a tough time, with, you know, I know what you were going through. I'm not going to throw it out there, but, you were going through a very tough time there for a second. And, you said something like, you fell short of, reading and following the scripture and doing all that stuff. And you kind of just like you kind of shifted away. Like you were doing all these studies and then you just started shifting away. And just want to let y'all know, like, that's why God is so great, is because even if you shift away for a while, like, it's not good to, because you still need to have the knowledge and the experience and all this stuff. But even if you do, God is so great that he will bring you back. And he's like, he just basically cast you out there. And then he's like, all right, man, look, you're getting too deep. Let me reel you back in.
Yeah.
And then here we are. And then it's like, all right, let's try not to do that again. But he's so forgiving. And that's why it's amazing. I mean, so don't feel like, even if you are one of those people that are watching the podcast right now, that feel like they started getting disconnected from God, you know, don't shy away from coming back. Like, you know, he don't judge, you know, I mean, and it's amazing. I mean, there's so many times where, you know, I tell myself, I want to go and I want to read the Bible every single day. I want to worship every day. I want to do all these. I want to change my life, you know, stuff like that. And I think, you know, with me, I think we need to start taking baby steps. You know, we don't need to just go ahead and, you know, what do they say? You can't walk before you crawl. You can't crawl before you. I don't even know.
You can't crawl before you fly. I said that one time.
Did you? But yeah, I mean, stuff like that. Like maybe taking baby steps to, you know, like this. You know, every podcast at least once a week, reading a scripture. You know, that can open up a door where, okay, well, now I'm doing it once a week. Hey, let's share 2 scriptures, or let's do, you know, let's share what verse, you know, instead of what, just like what, or not verse, sorry, what, like
Scripture?
chapter, sorry,
Yeah, chapter.
what chapter,
what book of the Bible?
yeah, you know, stuff like that, where we can start talking about it more. And
yeah, maybe even get to the point to where we have like a 20-minute sermon in every podcast, you know, just starting as baby steps. But we definitely feel like we've had this calling, and it just kind of all opened up at once today in the most craziest ways, and something that I've never experienced, something that I've never seen at hand, of 2 people literally having stuff that lined up with each other on the same day in completely different parts of the state, not talking to each other, and it just lining up so perfectly. It's just amazing to see how God works. It truly is, and we just want to share that with y'all from now on. So
yeah, and keep in mind, we're not preachers, so we're gonna mess up on some things, and that's where we ask for y'all to, you know, come in and write a comment. Hey, this is my look on this, and this is what I think about this scripture, whatever the case may be. I mean,
yeah, every time you read a scripture, that you may not interpret it the way you did the first time. So everybody has their own interpretation of every scripture, every verse, every book of the Bible, you know, and we're completely open to whatever, even if it's to the scriptures that we have on our weekly podcast that we put out. If y'all have any other way that y'all view it, you know, let us know. We're open to reading.
Yeah, no, I like that. Well, I want to get, I guess we'll break away from this segment. I think it was a really good segment, and you know, I really hope y'all enjoy it from now on with us doing that. Even if you don't, I'm sorry, we're still going to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, straight up. So, but let me tell you, well, you know, we always start off with, how's your week? So I'm going to ask you, because I got something I want to talk about today, buddy. So how's your week been, buddy?
It's been pretty good, you know. I had that happen to me, and all around it's just been it's been really busy at work. It's a busy time of the year for the work that I do, so it's pretty jam packed. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately. I went to Florida. I went to Chattanooga this past weekend. I go back to Chattanooga in 2 weeks, and then I go to a different part of Alabama. And yeah, I'm just doing a lot of traveling right now. But yeah, overall it's been a pretty good week. So we'll see what holds for us in the upcoming weeks. But since you got a little story to tell us, why don't you go ahead and start us off?
So, well, I wanna open it up with a question, you know, per se. Okay. I don't know why I did my hand movements like that. I just felt like I wanted to.
Okay, fair enough.
So let me just let me just ain't that what they do? So let me ask you. We're gonna be sitting here being stupid the whole time. So let me ask you. Drive-throughs. All right, don't spit your drink out on this one. Why do you take a sip while I'm trying to be funny right
Well, I
now?
didn't realize you was trying to be. I just had to get my throat wet because I was about to die.
Nah. Okay, so drive-throughs. I want to ask you, what is your biggest pet peeve? Like your top pet peeve whenever you go up to a speaker, you're ordering your food through the whole thing. Like I'm talking about from the time you pull up to the speaker, from the time they take your order, from the time that they give you your food, and the time you leave. What is the worst, or not worst? What is your biggest pet peeve that you have?
That's a good question. I have a couple. Am I
Okay.
allowed to share a couple?
Yeah, go ahead. That's
Okay.
fine because I got a few too. I got a few under my belt buckle.
Okay, so let's see if we agree on something.
Oh, I'm here.
Number one. So when you go up to the speaker, especially at like your low Why'd you say?
Oh, I'm ready, buddy. I'm ready to be hyped for a second because we're about to be on the same level, I feel like. Come
So
on.
especially at like your McDonald's, your Burger King, your Crystals, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Say you go up to the speaker and you're like, "Hey, can I get a?"
Oh, wait, hold on. Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
Yeah, can I get a number 4?
Number 4, okay. Would you like the meal or just sandwich?
That's not the part. The part is, give me just 1 second, please.
Oh! Hey, why are you asking? What would you like? Oh, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I was about to say, you asked me what you like. What would you like? Okay, I want the number 4 with no onions. Give me just 1 second, please. Like, don't ask me.
Buddy, that is the biggest pet peeve right there. That's really good. That's not what I had, but I'm glad you gave me that one because that's more fuel to my fire.
Okay, one more I got.
No, go ahead.
So I was at Crystals, I think. Yeah, Crystals. I was at a Crystals.
That's a mistake.
Tell you why it's a mistake. So I got like 2 cheese crystals, a large fry, and a drink. I ordered. Go ahead with the.
Oh. Welcome to Crystals. May I take your order?
Yeah, can I get a 2 cheese crystals?
Well, that's probably why they don't like you.
Can I get 2 cheese crystals, a large fry, and a drink, and a Coke Zero to drink, please?
We're out of Coke Zero.
Can I get a Diet Coke?
We're out of Diet Coke.
Okay, what else do y'all have Diet?
Diet Pepsi.
Okay, can I get a Diet Pepsi?
Of course you can, dude.
Okay, thank you. So I drive up to the window.
It'll be 1738.
Yep, there we go. Drive up to the window. Get my food.
Wait, why did I say the price of it while you're still driving up to the window?
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, I drive up to the window. They hand me my bag with my cheese crystals and my French fries. And I go, "Hey, I had a Diet Pepsi." And she said, "No, you didn't." "Yes, I did." "We didn't ring it up on the ticket." And I was like, "But I had a Diet Pepsi. Can I get one? I can pay it for you now." "No, you're going to have to go around the building and get back in line." Excuse me? I ordered what I needed, and y'all didn't put it on my ticket or make it. So what that means is y'all about to make my drink, or y'all gonna get all these fries and these cheese crystals back at you, bud. I'm telling you right now, I have never been so mad in my life.
Buddy, that's the time that I take my boot off and I shove it right up their rear end, buddy. Let me tell you right now.
I've never been more mad.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead with yours.
You ready?
What you got?
This happened today.
Oh, we fresh mad. Okay, let's sit up. Let's sit up in our chairs.
You ready
we
for
fresh mad. Okay.
Okay. What's the when you go to a fast food place? What's the one that you would be like, oh, they got it all the time?
Chick-fil-A.
Boy, are you wrong! I am so glad you said that because let me tell you something. I thought you were gonna say something like Zaxby's, something like. No, Chick-fil-A got it wrong.
Zaxby's? You think Zaxby's is the one that always gets your order right?
No, they actually do for me.
I
Every single time.
I've got my order right one time by Zaxby's in a drive-thru.
What?
And you know what I order? I'll order the loaded chicken bacon ranch fries.
Yeah, you look like
and
that
the fried cheesecake spots.
And
you know what they give me?
What?
4 tenders, French fries, a piece of toast, and some ranch.
Mix it all together, you get the best of both worlds.
It's not what I ordered, but okay. I mean, I'll take it.
All right, so let me tell you my story. Wow, that about broke. That would have been hilarious. So So I'm driving up to the window. All right, early morning. I'm hungry. Breakfast time. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Oh, my stomach. Oh, yeah. So drive up. This lady smacking on gum.
Oh, I can't
Keep
do
in
it.
mind, 5:15 in the morning. I'm still like trying to wake up, you know.
I
But
ain't got the coffee yet.
oh, I ain't got the coffee yet. Just sitting there smacking, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Okay, when you pull up to a Chick-fil-A employee, usually they say, "Hey, how are you doing? What can I get for you today?" This is what I heard. What you want? Okay, first of all, I go to Chick-fil-A for a reason. I didn't go to McDonald's. I didn't go to daggum Jack's.
Don't treat me like I'm a low class human being.
Exactly. I'm paying high dollar for your daggum chicken. I mean, come on. So, what you want? All right. What's y'all's count? This is what I asked. What's y'all's count on the 4-piece? Or not 4. Sorry. What's your count on the chicken minis? And she goes,
What's your count?
yeah, like the 4-piece or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she said 4 or 12. I think that's right. She said 4 or something else, and I was like, okay, I don't want that many because I know that's gonna be expensive. So I was like, give me the 4. All right. You want hash brown with that? Yes, please. I'll take the meal. I'll take that with a Dr. Pepper. Okay. I said, hey, could I get some honey in the bag? Yeah, I got you. Okay. So I said, hey, also, keep in mind, I'm a Red member. All right. On the app. You can go ahead and laugh,
And then
buddy.
pull out the camera and I'm a red member.
No, I didn't say that. But I pulled out my QR code and I said, can you scan this before I pay for it? I'll do it after you pay for it. And I looked at her and I said, look, I know it's early in the morning, but how is that supposed to work? Like, if I pay for it, it goes off of your screen. How am I supposed to scan a QR code? I thought I might have been dumb. Well, she was like, we'll do it after. Okay, fine. She works here. I don't know Jack. So I pay. And she was like, they'll get you at the window with the QR code. And I was like, okay, fine. This has never happened before. So I go up to the window. First of all, they give me a Dr. Pepper, which is what I ordered. So they did something right. I put my straw in it, take a sip. It tastes like soda water. And I got a large. So you know that's about $3-4 almost. It tastes like soda water. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I said, hey, I don't want this. Can I get a freshly, Dr. Pepper? You might need to change your bag in the box. Oh, yeah, I just changed it. I said, okay, well, that might be what's wrong. I was like, can I get a new one? Because soda water. So she gives me a new one. She was like, try that out. So I try, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's worse. I was like, are you sure you changed it? Yeah, I changed it. And then I was like, okay, just give me something else. Give me sweet tea. Okay, gives me sweet tea. It is unsweet tea. I'm like, how hard is it to get a drink? I mean, I was like, what in the world? I wasn't going to try Coke. I wasn't going to try Diet Coke, whatever they have. I'm not trying anything else. I want sweet tea or Dr. Pepper. That's all I want. Well, we obviously our Dr. Pepper is not working and we hadn't sweetened the tea. Okay, well, why didn't you say that whenever I said sweet tea, not unsweet tea? So, anyways, I was like, okay, just give me water. So I got water. It tasted good. But I get my bag of food and I'm like, hey, she told me that I could scan this QR code. And keep in mind, still like 5:40 in the morning, so I'm a little tired. And she was like, oh no, they were supposed to do that whenever they took your order. I was so mad. I was like, what in the world are y'all doing? I mean, how? And it's Chick-fil-A. You expect high quality, just customer service. Everything's always perfect
Yeah,
whenever
that
you
is
go in there.
A1 top of the food chain fast food.
Yeah, and they definitely let me down today. Now, I'm not going to say I am never going back to Chick-fil-A because, buddy, let me tell you, probably tomorrow I'm going to get some Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A, so this didn't do anything to mess with that. But I was like, oh, and they forgot the honey in my bag.
There it is. That's one thing I will say about Chick-fil-A. They always get the sauce wrong. Because I am an avocado lime ranch guy. Like, I get the spicy deluxe, the large fry, and the avocado lime ranch. And it's not a selection on their little tablet thing. Like, it's not a selection. It's literally not a selection. So I got to the point to where I used to put it as a comment because I order in the app and I just go pick it up. Never got it right. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get to the point to where I go up to the the main window, whatever the case may be. People's there, nobody's there, whatever, and be like, hey, when they give me my food, hey, can I get a pack of avocado lime ranch? And there's in Madison, they ran the line. Sorry, I'm having a moment here. The lines. There's one for mobile order. There's one for in person order. So I'm in the mobile order line, and there's this one guy that directs the traffic through their lines. Yeah, just like that. And I'm like, he will get to the point to where he's like, make sure you stop right here, stop here, stop here. And I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. We are not in school traffic. We are not at a red light. We are in the Chick-fil-A waiting line, dude. So he is usually the one that gives me my food. And he got to the point to where he started giving me my avocado lime ranch without me asking. Lovely. Love this guy from now on. Let me tell you something. He no longer works there.
Oh,
And they have a new person that's there that is, and I'm not bashing on anybody that's shy and quiet, but she's really shy. She's really quiet. She don't talk much. So when she brought me my food, I was like, hey, can I get a pack of avocado lime ranch? And she like flinched. And I was like, dang, I
what'd
feel
you do
so...
to this woman?
I didn't do anything to her. I just asked for some avocado lime ranch, bro. And then she brought out to me 2 barbecue sauces. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my barbecue sauces and I'm gonna go.
Nope, not me.
I
I'd throw that right back at her.
I couldn't do it. I thought about it. I was like, this is not what I got. But it looks like this is her first day, maybe, or something like that. I'm not gonna chance it.
She better learn. She
That's
gotta
kinda
learn
cold.
quick, boy.
That's kind of cold.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. But yeah, that. Let me tell you, fast food. I get the concept of it. You know, I deal with people every single day. Especially, I got another job, so I'm like really, um, I'm really involved with the community, and is that not what am I trying to say with the consumer or the customer? I'm very involved with them, so I talk to a lot of people all day. As a salesman, that's what I do. As a server, that is what I do.
You handle
So
a lot in customer service.
that's what I'm trying to look for. Thank you. I don't
You're
know
welcome.
why I couldn't
It's
figure
okay.
that out.
We forgive you this time.
Thank you. Thank you. So it does not, like, I can have the worst day in the world, and there has been plenty of times where I was having a terrible day, and I would still have to go in there, put a fake face, a fake smile on, or something like that. I mean, it's not hard at all. I mean, I can, like, every time I see you, you know, you're like, hey, Jacob's pretty cool. Jacob's fun. He's funny. That's all fake, dude. And I hate you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I can't stand you.
Why?
I'm just kidding, bro.
I was about to say, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just messing with you. No, but for real, I mean, I can put a fake face on, and I can, you know, why can't other people do that? Like, I understand. Like, I've had some pretty hard stuff happen to me throughout the day where I still had to go back in there and put a smile on and be like, hey, how you doing? You know, this and that. And on the inside, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad right now. And like, I got, no, I'm not going to tell that story. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm going
there
to
it
leave
is.
you on a cliffhanger.
There it is.
But yeah, yeah. Anyways,
So speaking of the Red Club member with Chick-fil-A,
yeah.
I don't know if I told this story, but I'm gonna tell it again.
Okay.
So when I was in Jacksonville,
Mhm.
I was at a Comfort Inn and Suites. Just so y'all know, I am a platinum member
Congratulations.
for Choice Hotels.
I want to say congratulations right now.
Thank you,
On
thank you.
behalf of the Comfort Inn Suites, I want to say congratulations and thank you for all your business.
Yeah, of course.
That was
Even though you
stupid.
don't work for Comfort Inn. Anyways, or Choice Hotels. But still, I'm a platinum member with Choice Hotels as a whole. So I go to this Comfort Inn and Suites. I had 89,000 points when I went down there. So I didn't pay for my hotel. I used all points for my hotel. I stayed there for 5 days. Really good. So I get down there, day 4. So I had to make 2 separate reservations. So at the end of my 4 days, it had to swap to a different reservation. So they was trying to charge me $347, something like that. And I was like, nah, that's not right. I used all points. I have the receipt. I have it in my app where it says I used my points. I have a screenshot of the reservation. I have everything. And they was like, yeah, but it's just showing that you owe us $347. $40 some odd. And I was like, so who do I need to get in touch with? Because I'm a platinum member with Choice Hotels.
You threw the platinum member at their face.
I did.
Wow,
I was
you're
like,
one
I'm
of
a
those.
platinum member. Like, I don't feel like I deserve this. Like, I'm.
You did not say that, bro. You did not
I did say
I
I don't feel like I deserve this. I really did. I was frustrated. It was not the right thing to say, but I said it. So there it is. Anyways, she was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to call Choice Hotels directly and see what's going on, and either they will call us or you can call us back and let us know." I was like, "All right, cool." Beep boop bop bop. But call Choice Hotels.
Please tell me your phone don't sound like that when you try to call somebody.
Call Choice Hotels. Choice Hotels, how can I help you? Hey, what's going on, dude? I am at Comfort Inn and Suites, and they are trying to charge me like $300 something when I spent 89,000 points on this. So I either need a refund or I need my points back because I'm a platinum member.
There it is again. There's the platinum again.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me just a second. Let me see what I can do for you. Let me see what's going on in their system, and I'll give me like 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. I was like, all right, cool. 20 minutes go by.
Oh my god, that's a pet peeve.
20 minutes go by. I'm like, okay, surely he's got this figured out. So he gets back on the line. He's like, hey, Mr. Thomas, how are you doing? Are you still there? And I'm like, yes, sir, I am. Because in my mind, I'm like, that's how you speak to a platinum member. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
That's how you speak to a platinum member. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm here. What's going on? He's like, yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to pay that for you. Not sure what's going on there, but we're just going to go ahead and give them our main company card. We're going to go ahead and pay that for you. You don't even have to worry about it. They're going to come up there to you. They're going to give you your room for tomorrow night. They're going to give you your receipt so that you can go ahead and sign it. We're not going to charge you the $75 hold on your card again because you already got charged for that, so there's no need in charging you again. And there should be somebody coming up to you relatively in the next 3 minutes. And I'm like, thank you so much for all you do for me. I really appreciate that. Is there anything else you need from me? And he's like, no, as long as there's nothing else that you need from me, we should be all cleared here, and they should be up there in a few moments. So I was like, okay, thank you so much. I hang up. I kid you not. They come up there with a new set of room keys, my paperwork to sign, and a paperwork to sign stating that I'm not going to get charged for the credit card again that night. I was like, this is how you treat your platinum members. And I know I keep saying that, but like, I was so pleased with the way that Choice handled that for me. And I just wanted to let everybody know that Choice Hotels is a great place for all your stays.
Okay,
And they give you really good points.
I don't know why you're throwing that in there. We are not sponsored by Choice Hotels.
We are not sponsored by Choice Hotels. This is just from my personal experience. We're not sponsored by Choice. You can use Hilton. You can use whatever you want to use. I'm just saying. They have a really good customer rating from me.
Okay.
I stayed on after the line and gave them a what do they call them? Where you stay on the line for a few minutes afterwards. And
oh my gosh, you gave them feedback, bro.
Yes, I gave them feedback. They said,
me
"What
ask
was
you a
this?" I
question.
said 10. How about this? 10. Is there anything else we can do here? Nope. 10. It was the best thing ever. I've never felt like such a high class man.
Oh my god. Okay, so here we go. I want to break down a few bits of this story, just a little bit.
Okay.
First thing I want to say is you're throwing your weight around like you're the one that bought these hotels in the first place. Your company buys these hotels. It's not you, Austin. So you are
It
not a
doesn't
platinum
matter
member.
who buys the hotels. You know what I get to throw around? My level of membership with them. I don't care. And I have bought a couple of hotels.
Okay, I'm
But
sure
it
that
doesn't
didn't
matter.
put you to platinum.
No. It helped me get there.
Dude, anyways, okay.
Anyways,
Second thing I want to talk
it doesn't matter
about.
who pays for it. I get platinum level, so I feel like I should be treated as such.
No.
Because it's not about who spends the money; it's about who actually goes there and deals with it. If I got crappy service, guess what? Wouldn't be dealing with them anymore.
Second thing I want to talk about. The guy you were on the phone with, did you get his personal number? Because it sounds like you're really into this guy. The way you made his voice sound, the way you talked so highly about him, and the way you threw your weight around at him. Did you get his number? Did he come and lay in the bed with you?
No,
Like, what's going
no.
on with that? How's that
It was nothing
relationship
like
going?
that. It was just that I've never had such a pleasant experience dealing. Because, you know, most of the time when you call, whatever the case may be, you call any kind of store, business, whatever the case may be, you call, what's the first thing they say?
Hey, how are you?
This is a recorded line For this department, press 1. For this department, press 2. And you know what? Once you press 2, guess what comes next?
You have an approximate wait time of 55 minutes.
Or if you would like a call back, please make
Oh,
sure
that
to
too,
put it.
yeah.
And it's like, I called and somebody answered. Like, if I call a business and a person picks up the phone, you automatically have my respect. If I call a business and AI answers the phone, dude, I'm going to hang it up.
No, you're
Because I
not.
already know it's going nowhere.
Whatever, dude. Third thing I want to touch up on is how was the experience of the room?
It was pretty good. I had some AC problems in one room, so they ended up switching me on one
Oh
of the
my
nights.
gosh.
No, the AC didn't work at all.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I was
that
about
one
to
I
say it
could
wasn't that it
understand.
worked. It wasn't cooling enough. It was that it wasn't working at all on the last night that I stayed there. So they sorry everybody, they swapped rooms for me and I got AC back and I was like, yeah, because it was Florida, it was hot. So I walked in and I like couldn't breathe and I was like, nah, like I'm not usually one to complain about stuff like that, but it like would not work at all.
Also, I want to ask is with you giving back the feedback on this thing, I want y'all to leave a comment if y'all have ever stayed to the end of the recording line saying, if you would like to do a survey, please stay on the line. Please tell me in the comments that none of y'all have ever done that.
That's the only time I've ever done it. The
Well,
only time I've
one
ever
too
done it.
many, buddy.
This is the only time I've ever done it. You've never had that pleasured experience with customer service?
No,
I guess
that's
it's
my problem.
Yeah, it seems like you need a pleasant experience with customer service. I tell you what, the day that you come in here with pleasant customer service, I'm gonna dog you the same way you dog me. The exact same way you dog me. I'll be like, oh,
Please
first
do.
of all, this guy that you was on the phone with, did you get his number? Or did you sleep with him? I mean, what's going on, dude?
Dude, I don't know why you think my voice sounds like that. It's a problem.
I don't know why you think
Can
my
I
voice
can
sounds
I
like this,
literally
bro.
okay, shut up. Literally just shut up. Just shut up. Do not mock me like that. It's making me mad.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. All right, guys. Thank you so much. No, so I have one thing that I want to talk about before we start closing up.
We're not there yet, but okay. Go
Are we
ahead.
not? Well, this one might take a minute.
Okay.
So I was going. So I get a company vehicle every single day, Monday through Friday. I have to drive to work, get the company vehicle, drive all the way out to my first stop. You know, main stuff to get a company vehicle. Anyways, that's besides the point. I was driving back to the plant, back to our warehouse where I park the vehicle. Let me just tell you, I have never seen something like this coming at me at 55 miles per hour. And I don't think I told you this story, and I really hope I didn't, because when I'm driving, okay, I'm checking my mirrors. I'm not a great driver. I completely understand that. I've been in like 2 wrecks. I'm not
Agreed.
good. Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What'd I say?
You said 3?
No, I said agreed.
Oh, I thought you said 3.
No, I
Like
said
3 wrecks.
agreed.
I've been in 2 wrecks. I'm not the best driver, but I do check my mirrors. Just because I check my mirrors don't mean I follow what I see in my mirrors. Just throwing that out there. So, anyways, I look in my left side mirror, and when I look, I see something coming at me, and I thought for a second, that is not a normal vehicle. So I thought, and I was like, what in the world is this? I literally thought somebody was like tricking out their car or something. Like, you know, Dumb and Dumber, how they had the dog mobile or whatever?
Yeah.
I literally thought it was something like that. And I was like, oh, I cannot wait to see what this is. So I slow down, and it's getting closer. And I'm starting to get worried because I'm like, how is this dude driving? When I tell you, a Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile comes flying past me at 55 miles per hour. I am so serious. I said, what in the world is going 55 miles per hour? Could you imagine seeing a Wiener mobile drive? That's what they call it. I looked it up. Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile.
Oh,
55 miles per hour coming up right behind you, and then gets over into the left lane. And I'm like, I'm on the phone with Jacob Payne, and I'm like, we were literally having a deep conversation. You know, me and him, we work for the same company. I think I said that before, and I actually applied for a promotion with the company, and so we were just talking about all this stuff, and he was like, "Oh, I think you're gonna get it." Blah blah blah. I did not get it, and it's okay. I'm not upset about it. It gives me more experience. But anyways, it was a deep conversation. And in the middle of our deep conversation, I said, "Hold on, dude. What is coming up behind me?" And I just paused. I said, "Oh my gosh, it's a freaking hot dog driving." And he was like, "Huh?" And I said, "Look up Wienermobile right now." And literally it came up. And if we can, Austin, I want you to put a picture up of the Wienermobile. I'm going to show you a picture of this Wienermobile. And it's hilarious. Hold on. I didn't have it pulled up and I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if we was able to get it popped up, here it is. We're going to try that out. Not tried that before, but anyways.
If not, go on Google and just look up Wienermobile. And let me tell you. Hold on. Look at that. That's literally what I saw driving at me at 55 miles per hour.
not the website having the Wienermobile animated like it's bouncing off the road.
Yeah, literally.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
And what's even worse is the guy. Yeah, that was a terrible throw.
That was a terrible try. You said.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't.
Are you gonna get it?
No, it's okay. I was gonna get it, but anyways, what's sad is when the guy passed me. I might have been seeing things, but I'm pretty sure we made eye contact. And the guy, as he's driving the Wienermobile, he looks over and he goes, and winks at me, bro. Get out of here, dude. Do not wink at me while you're driving a Wienermobile. I want to know. Honestly, I want to be a part of the assembly line. I want to see how this thing is made.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
It was funny.
Something that I wanted to bring up. So we've had a couple of let's say misinterprets with good old, as you like to say, Big Ten. And
here we go.
I just wanted to say real quick. Do you remember me talking about the Omnitrix that I had, the Ultimatrix?
Please tell me you didn't find it.
I did not find it, but I really need to now.
Please find it.
Austin, I need to find it.
I want you to wear it.
So I'm gonna show you, and if we can pop stuff on the screen, it's gonna be right here as well. The little Ultimatrix has it's on Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me look it up, because I was like, I just want to see what they go for now. So when we was younger, what were they, 50, $60?
I don't know, dude. I didn't.
You had one. You said
no,
you had
I
one.
literally had just a regular watch. I just had to. I didn't have a sleeve, buddy.
Okay, even the watch. How much was the watch? $20, $30?
Probably not.
Not that much.
No.
Okay. So
no,
the one
probably,
that I had,
honestly, I probably found it at Dollar Tree if I had to guess.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you find one at Dollar Tree, or if you find one at a thrift store, buy it.
Don't tell me that they were worth so much money.
The Ultimatrix with the roulette wheel on it now goes. Let me just give this to you, and I'm gonna let you read it and see what it says.
You want me to read it out loud? Yeah. Holy! Are you serious? This thing goes for $599.88.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
On Amazon.
Are you serious?
So now I really want to find mine, because that's like a relic. Is that what they call it?
I don't.
Something like that. But
That's
it's like
insane.
Yeah. I would have never thought, because I was gonna be funny. I was gonna be like, "Ooh, let me order Jacob a little Ultimatrix watch to give to him, since he keeps butchering the name of it." And I said, "You know what? Never mind."
Hold on, I'm gonna try to see if I can find my watch.
Okay.
Or the watch that I did have. I cannot believe that you absolutely wore that to.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, see, I had this one, the one that's literally
just the black and green one.
Yeah, literally $15.
Black white.
Oh, this one shines. I didn't have one that cool. I had like an old time.
The holographic one, yeah, that's a new thing.
Yeah, no,
I couldn't
didn't have
find
the
original one. I tried. I couldn't find it.
Oh yeah, it's not even showing up. Everything's holographic.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
Wait, maybe I did have the holographic one. Maybe.
What?
I don't know. But yeah, dude, that was
that blew my mind. Because I was just going to make a little joke out of it and bring it on the podcast and be like, I got you a little present, and then be like, it's the Ultimatrix, because you, and get you a shirt that says Big Ten instead of Ben 10, because you don't know how to say it. But, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not buying you an Ultimatrix.
No, I don't blame you. Please don't buy that. But I need you to find yours so you can sell it.
Yeah, I gotta find mine. I'm sure it's somewhere.
You know what? Speaking back on this, and I know we talked about, all this old stuff where, you know, childhood phase. I had the WWE ring, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Dude, I want to know. Laugh. Go ahead and laugh it up. I'm sure you're all excited because you already made a joke about it tonight. We were literally sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was sitting there, and I was like talking about my daughter Loxley. I was like, there was like what 4 or 5 year olds running around. I was like, can you believe like Loxley is gonna be that tall one day? And I was like, that's gonna be so crazy, like having that run around.
Can you wait? Can't wait until they start playing with WWE characters in a ring in the middle of your living room floor.
Yeah, he basically made fun of me because that's literally what I did and posted it on YouTube. But anyways, besides the point, I want to know like how much that stuff. I wonder if it's still like the same price or because like the old, like I have the old time like Undertaker, Kane, like the one that had the mask and all that stuff, and John Cena, he's retired now, so they're probably not going to make any more of those. I mean, I'm sure they will, but I mean, I had The Rock, I had Randy Orton, all these people that are now becoming retired. It's like, I wonder how much these are going to go for. And I wish I knew where they were. I think I might have thrown it away or gave it away to like a Hannah home because we were like, we don't use that. And, hoarders. Let's talk about this. Hoarders. I understand.
I see where they're coming from on some things now. Dude, you never know.
If it's cluttered with like trash and stuff that don't hold any value, like, you would never think WWE or a Ben 10 Omni whatever watch would hold value later on in life. But it's so crazy that like some of this stuff will. And when we start buying stuff for Loxley, I'm definitely gonna hang on to some of these things. Like I know the Cabbage Patch Kids, like like those are worth a lot.
Yeah.
The
strawberry shortcake,
like so much stuff is worth.
Was the other one.
Care Bears. That's what I was looking for. I almost said what did I almost say? I don't even know. But yeah. So we need to figure some stuff out. I do collect. I know we talked about that. I collect some like basketball cards, baseball cards, and stuff like that, which I enjoy doing that. That is so fun. Yeah. And like the other day, or it's been a few weeks now, but we went into the antique store and they had 50% off on a whole case. And there was an unopened pack with like what was it, like 100 cards in it?
I think it was.
I think it was 100 cards, and I think I only paid $10 for it, and I scanned everything with an app that I downloaded, and it came out to be $300.
Yeah, $280 something or something like that.
I was so excited, but stuff like that, like that's fun to keep around. So, but. Well, are you ready to, or you got something else?
I got one more thing, and then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
So, for some reason, my song playlist, so I use YouTube Music.
Mm-hmm.
So, it comes up with, like, you have your Super Mix, your Replay Mix, your Discover Mix, whatever the case is. So, like, your Super Mix is, like, songs that you listen to and songs alike them, and then songs alike those songs that all creates into a playlist, and it re-updates, like, every time you click it.
Yeah.
So, for some reason here lately, my playlist has consisted of old pop music.
I love old pop music.
Old pop, old rock, old stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been vibing out to this music.
Oh, yeah.
So, to say all that, what I want to say is what happened? What happened to Imagine Dragons? What happened
my gosh,
to
I want to say something so bad.
Fall Out Boy? What happened to Panic at the Disco? What happened to all these really good musicians? Go ahead with what you got to say first.
No. I am not going to say what I want to say, but I will tell you after this podcast, and you're going to laugh so hard. It's not family appropriate. But anyways, yeah, I mean, old school
B.O.B.?
music.
Do you remember B.O.B.?
Oh, yeah.
Strange Clouds?
Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
We had the best music. Well, I don't know. I will say 90s music was really good.
Yeah.
Um,
And old rock is really good.
I don't like rock.
I
Like
like
even
certain rock.
today.
Like I like Nickelback. Nickelback is
Yeah,
one of my
yeah,
all-time
yeah.
faves.
I'm standing in line. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, those are good songs. But like, I don't like anything with hard metal or like heavy metal. That's not hard metal. Heavy metal stuff or anything like that. But the music we had, and like I would say it was around 2010,
Yeah,
maybe
2010
even a little
to early
earlier. But
2000s.
oh my gosh,
Dude,
it was amazing.
I
Best
wish
music.
that we had those years back. I just want to know what happened to them all because they came out with like 10 songs and then gone. Like Imagine
Well,
Dragons, they dropped like fire songs and then they was just like, "Yep, y'all ain't gonna hear from me again."
no, I think they still drop songs,
They
but
just currently started doing songs again.
oh
But they
really?
had like a 10-year gap or a 5-year gap or something like that.
Oh
But
wow,
like Fallout Boy, where they at?
they fell out.
Where'd they go? They had the best our generation rock music there is, I would say, in my personal opinion.
I don't know.
But I don't know, it was crazy. I was just thinking about it. I was like, what happened to all these people? Like, were they just one album hit wonders, or did they just stop making music, or whatever the case may be?
I have no idea. That's a good question. I know my wife, she really, really loved One Direction. Like, she was a Directioner at heart. And actually, Liam Payne was her favorite. So,
That sucks.
she was pretty upset about whenever he passed away and all that. I mean, she wasn't crying or anything like some of them were, but she was,
R.I.P.
yeah, R.I.P. She was pretty upset. But, yeah, she loved One Direction. Uh, I'm gonna say it just because, uh, just for this topic, and please don't judge me, but I was a big Justin Bieber guy.
Oh, I was
Like,
too. When he
okay,
first came
cool.
up, 100%.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
Baby, One Less Lonely Girl, Only,
yeah, I
dude.
mean, I really liked his music. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, I don't know what happened to music like that. It's not like it used to be. I mean,
No.
you listen to pop now, and it's like, it's not the greatest.
Yeah, it's not the same as it was. And like I listened to you're probably gonna make fun of me for this one, but I listened to a UK band. They're called Bars and Melody. So I watched them come up.
Bars and Melody. That's the
Yeah,
ones that were on.
AGT.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
America's
they
Got
came
Talent.
on AGT when they was like 13, 13 and 12, I think. And I would say that they did it right. They did music for 10 years. They announced that they are no longer doing music anymore a couple months ago. They're doing their final UK tour, and then they are done with music for good. I think that's the proper way to get out of the music industry. You set a legacy, and once you reach the peak of that legacy, you let everybody know, hey, look, this is it for us. We're done with music. We got our own lives to focus on. They did it the right way. But dude, I love their music. It's
Yeah,
really
they
good
have
music.
pretty good music.
Yeah.
Really like it.
Anyways, so if you want to, go ahead and wrap us up.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna start opening up our podcast, with a scripture every week. So just look forward to that, and leave something in the comments that y'all like. You know what? We usually do a word at the end. We just started that. Let's do what your favorite verse is. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
So, but let's do something like that, and yeah, what you got?
Yeah. I don't got a lot. What was we said we was gonna do something at the end of the. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, yeah, appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I'm
back
not.
into the political mindset. Appreciate you guys. Definitely check us out on TikTok. We got some fun things coming up. I hope that this audio is better than the last two episodes because we finally have the correct equipment. Just to reiterate that, we did some tests,
Oh
and
my gosh.
I really, really want to put one of the tests at the end of this video.
No, we're not doing it.
I'll tell you what. If we get 150 likes from our drop of saying that this podcast episode is live in the first 48 hours, can I drop it?
No.
Let me drop it.
No,
How many likes?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 15-second video, dude.
No. We're not doing that. I'm not agreeing to it, so you
Come
can't post
on,
it, and I'll
come
delete
on.
it because I have access to the TikTok just like you do. So
Oh, it'd be fun. Come on, dude.
no.
Fine. Anyways, I don't have anything else. I appreciate you all for joining us, and I hope you can understand our new way of doing the podcast from now on. And I hope you learn something from it or get something out of it. And if you do, if you'd like to share your testimony or if you would like to share anything that you've had happen to you, feel free to reach out to us in our Instagram DMs, TikTok messages, or anything like that. We'll be sure to put it out there.
Yeah, let's make sure. Talking to you, let's make sure that we put our email in the bio of the YouTube video. So if y'all have anything that y'all do want us to talk about, or even if y'all have prayer requests, send them through our emails just to let us know what you want us to pray about. And you don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. Just hey, pray for my family, or something like that. Like, we would love to pray for you, and all that stuff. So yeah, we're going to drop our email hopefully in the bio of this YouTube video, or description. That's what they call it.
Yeah, in the description down below.
Yeah, in the description down below. So if y'all want to, y'all can reach out to us. And yeah, everybody, God loves you. We love you. And it's been real.
See you guys.
See ya.